In 2020, government introduced the new competence-based curriculum for lower secondary education, an initiative that was welcomed by many stakeholders in the education sector and members of the public. However, the implementation of the curriculum faced several challenges, including inadequate preparation of some teachers and delays in the delivery of learning materials. Some teachers admitted that they were not adequately prepared on how to teach using the new competence-based curriculum. Now, as government moves towards introducing curriculum reforms at different levels, including primary schools and universities, education experts are calling for better preparation and involvement of all stakeholders.
Curriculum is not the problem, it is how we implement it, the teaching materials, the facilities, and what those students who go through our curriculum will experience in their fields of work.
People gather in church and they say they have become born again. I think you need to be very conscious to say, do really people think that they have become born again? This is the issue we're facing with the challenge of the curriculum. Most people may say the curriculum is okay, but it is the process which we need to look at now.
Many agree that curriculum changes are necessary, but they say teachers must be adequately trained and supported to ensure that the curriculum can effectively be translated into classroom teaching.
We've again begun on the wrong side. We should have begun by training the teachers how to implement this curriculum, but we began with the curriculum and now we are training the teachers after we have implemented the curriculum. You cannot begin serving food on the table and then you begin now teaching someone how to cook it. That's where the problem will come in later on with our curriculum.
Professor Benson Banda, director at the Directorate of National Science Center in Zambia, says as curriculum reforms are implemented, educators should also be creative and use locally available resources as teaching tools to help learners acquire practical knowledge.
Every time I come here, most of the times I see Uganda to be bright. If you check out there, there's yellow, there's green, there's purple, there's blue. But when we go to class, people tell you, I don't have materials to teach colors. Meanwhile, the environment has all the colors you require. So we can teach the children by enjoying the environment and appreciating the environment and use the environment for sustainability.
The National Curriculum Development Center says capacity building is a continuous process. According to the center, whenever a new curriculum is developed, teachers are oriented on how to implement it.
We must appreciate we have a very huge population of teachers, and sometimes we have a constraint that because of national needs and national priorities, the curriculum must be rolled out. So you may not be able to train everybody at a go before you roll out.
A number of stakeholders say reforms should focus on preparing learners for the future and equipping them with the skills that will benefit future generations.
Our education does not speak to the future. I remember when we got oil is when we remembered to teach oil. You get it? Now, people are learning oil and by the time they finish, the oil will be finished.
Meanwhile, government is set to roll out the revised primary school curriculum, with one of its key objectives being to reduce the workload for primary school learners. Emphasis will also be placed on life skills and talent development.
It is too much for our children. Children carry heavy bags. Children report to school at 5, 6 a.m. in the morning, and they leave at 5, 6, 7 and beyond in the evening. So the load is too heavy. So one of the principles and what we expect is a curricula which is lighter.
Under the revised primary school curriculum, some subjects will be introduced while others will be dropped. According to UNICEF, innovation in education must also be inclusive, ensuring that all learners have access to quality learning opportunities. Nobat Atkunda, NTV News.